Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. Really don't know where you're joining us from. My name is Edward, where I say, and I'm privileged to be on this side of your screen to show you an opportunity that has been transforming lives across the globe in a couple of months now. Okay, as a matter of fact, in about 2 years. TONOIT is the name of the business, and with TONOIT, you're going to find out how you can earn $10,000 or more consistently from a $500 crypto business. Now, first, here is a disclaimer. Every effort has been made to accurately represent these products or services. Information presented here is not to be interpreted, please, as a promise or guarantee of earnings. Any potential is entirely dependent on the person using our product, services, and of course, our ideas. Now, about TONOIT. Now, you need to know that TONOIT was founded in 2018, based in Australia, and of course, got three supermen that goes by, of course, we call them the pioneers of the opportunity. The first is Gavin Victor, who is the director of operations. We have Joker Nanks, who is the director of technology. That will have Maris Landman. He is the arrowhead, the one that actually gives us, of course, with his team, a direction in the crypto space. We're going to find out how that plays out. Now, TONOIT got a vision to help you, to help me, earn $10,000 or more consistently, friends, from a simple crypto business. Our product is mainly education and crypto farming. Again, our product is crypto education and farming. We're going to find out all you need to know about cryptocurrency, okay? Blockchain, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I'm going to find out a lot for you, friends, to know. And then I'm going to also find out the crypto farming, how beyond education, how you can profit. Because we are in business for one thing. We are in business to profit. We are not just there to learn. We are there to learn, of course, to also make money. So you're going to find out how you can take advantage of the business, okay? Talking about crypto farming, and you learn. Now, before we call it a day, I'm going to show you how you can also earn some active and passive income if you choose to go for it. Now, first, crypto education and farming. CNN got this to say, okay, they reported a couple of months ago that the best investment of the decade turned $1 into $90,000. I repeat, CNN covered this, that the best investment of the decade turned $1 into $90,000. Friends, this was not in oil and gas. It was not in any blue chip investment. It was not in gold, in silver, or anything you can think of. Friends, it was in Bitcoin. It simply means that if you had invested $1, all right, 10 years ago to buy Bitcoin, today, that would have given you $90,000. It means if you had invested $100 10 years ago, which many of you could afford then, friends, that would have given you, or that will give you today, $9 million. If you are beating yourself right now, perhaps you missed it or you didn't see it, don't worry. The miss is not it's not a big deal, because what is coming is far bigger than what you missed, if only you stay tuned with us. Now, I'm not saying crypto farming. You know, if you had bought Bitcoin and just heard today, $1 would have given you $9,000. But we are saying you can actually get much more than that with crypto farming. I'm going to show you how that plays out. But here's what Forbes is asking. Could 2020, all right, be the new 2017? That's the question that Forbes is asking right now. Now, what's so special about 2017? Why the reference 2017? Well, in case you don't know, in 2017, the price of Bitcoin moved from less than $1,000 January that year to $20,000 December same year, same 2017. It has never happened before. It happened in 2017. Perhaps we might see it happening again. Now, Bitcoin could be this year's best performing asset. Yeah, there are several assets, like of course I mentioned a couple of them earlier. You have your gold, you have your silver, you have your landed property, you could do all manner of you could have one asset or the other, but trust me, Bitcoin is one asset you don't want to throw away. No wonder Bitcoin is being traded right now as an asset in the biggest stock market, of course, talking about New York Stock Exchange. Follow me, friends. Now, the move of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in the market is like a wave. Like a wave. It doesn't go all up like we saw in 2017. it moved from $8,000 or less to $20,000. Guess what happened? It came down to 6,000. In fact, it came further down to 3,000 something. And before you know what's happening, it started going up again. Now it's $9,000. What is going on? Yes, that's exactly how the market moves. It goes up and comes down. So you must know when to get in, and you must know when to get out. If you get in when it is low and get out when it's high, friends, you make some good profit. But of course, if you get in when it's high and you are getting out when it's low, what happens? You are in a loss. So you need to know there is a point of maximum risk in investment and a point of maximum risk of opportunity. But you must understand that all of these happen with emotions. These is emotion that drive the market. If you don't know when to get in or to get out, friends, you always be at loss. So we don't move with the emotions. Rather, we move with knowledge. We move with reports that comes from what is happening now. You see, that is why businessmen are not people who are emotional. They are strictly businessmen. They do business based on information available to them. Now look at this. You saw that the market could start moving, okay, from the bottom. And when it starts moving from the bottom, it goes up from optimism to excitement at the point of euphoria. That is when so many people get in, because so many they heard people talking about it in their offices, their drivers, their cleaners, everybody just talking about Bitcoin. So what's so special about Bitcoin? I think I should buy. Now they get in at the point of euphoria. Guess what? That is the point of maximum risk in investment, because that's the point the market will start dropping. And very soon they find themselves in denial. Fear, panic sets in, and they before know what is happening, they are at the point of despondency. And they say, well, before I lose it all, let me throw away, let me sell off what I have. Now, because they saw people got Bitcoin for $1,000 in December 2017, and then they moved to 20,000, thinking that from 20 to go to 30, to go to 40, to go to 50, then they jumped in, only for them to realize that from 20, it started going down. So you must know when to get in at every given time. For us, we wait. When the market gets to the bottom here, at the point of depression and despondency, we get in, and then we take a ride in the market to the point of hope, optimism, euphoria. At that very top, friends, guess what? We get out of the market. So we know when to get in, and we know when to get out. Now, with that being said, how to grow your money through crypto farming? You need to know how to grow your money through crypto farming. Already you know that it's based on emotions. And of course, we don't go with emotions. We go with information. We go with knowledge. Please take note of that. So how are you going to do that? Fine, very well. Now, look at the chart before you right now, and follow me as I take you from one side of it to the other. Now, you need to understand that there are two market positions, okay? We have the top and we have the bottom. Please take note of that. We have the top and we have the bottom. In this case, this is the bottom, this is the top, on that bottom, here on that top, bottom, top. The market is full of bottom, top, bottom, top. So we look out for major tops and major bottoms. That is what we do. Now, how would you make money with the bottoms, and how would you make money with the top? How would you identify the bottom and the top? Of course, TONOIT helps us to identify the bottoms and the top. Now, you need to know how to swap between your stable coin and your volatile coin. Now, volatile coins are those coins that change in value with time. Okay, your $1 today can become $5, can become $10, can become $100 with time if it's moving in the up direction. If it's going down, of course, it can become half a dollar, it can become a cent, and all of that. Now, you need to understand that stable coins are those coins that don't change in value. Example of stable coin include TUSD, USDT, and a few others. Why volatile coins? From the word volatile, coins that change in value, like I did mention earlier, there are coins like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Neo, EOS. Of course, there are over 3,000 of them. If you can find out on coinmarketcap.com. Now let's look at the example before us right now. If I get into the market today, first, if I establish that this is the bottom, and I get into the market with one Litecoin at $25, all I need to do is to wait. Yes, patience. I follow the market to the top here at $100. It could take a day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month, 6 months. Now I'll follow the market to the top. When it gets to $100, here's what I will do. I will swap my money from volatile coin to stable coin because I have reached the top. Don't forget, after every top comes the bottom. So I'll swap my money to a stable coin and I wait for the next drop. When the drop occurs and it gets to $50 and I confirm that that is the next bottom from information, of course, coming from TONOIT, guess what happens? I will get into the market again. With my $100 I hedged earlier, I was able to buy 2 Litecoins at $50 each. Then I will follow the market from $50 to $500. Now, because I got 2 Litecoins in the market, that will amount to $1,000. Again, that I established that it is the top. And I move my money to stable coin. Don't forget, after the top comes every bottom. So the bottom comes, which is $100. Now I'll take my $1,000, come here at the bottom and buy more Litecoins at $100 each. And that will give me 10 Litecoins. But the market move again, and that will give me $1,000 each for every Litecoin that I got. Because I have 10 Litecoins, that will amount to $10,000. Friends, look at this. This could happen in 6 months. This could happen in 1 year. It could happen less or even more. But look at what is important here. I came to the market with $25 without adding extra money, without injecting anything further. I was able to increase my money from $25 to $1,000, and rather to $10,000 because I have 10 Litecoins. It means if the price of Litecoin gets to $3,000, that will give me $30,000 because I have 10 Litecoins. That we call crypto farming. Of course, in general terms, it is called swing trading in the market. Please take note that we don't short the market, we only buy the market. We only long the market. We buy at the bottom, we sell at the top. We don't do the reverse. So this is what we do. This is how we make money in crypto. As a result, if you follow this, it will be very, very difficult, in fact, impossible for you to lose your money in the crypto markets. If you follow this simple style I just showed you. Now, someone else could come in because he hears that Bitcoin or crypto is moving, could just buy Litecoin at the bottom and leave it after a year, 2 years, as the case may be, it becomes $1,000. He's happy. But he never caught the bottoms and the tops, the bottom and the top, which we did to increase our money from 25 to 10,000. But he's only got to 1,000. Friends, that is the advantage we have here in TONOIT. Who wouldn't want to be part of TONOIT? Now, if you are new, don't worry. Okay, don't worry if you are new. Once upon a time, I was new. Now we got a lot of things for you that will ensure that you don't just come in and be lost or be dropped in the middle of a sea. We have a starter kit, some training videos that you can have access to when you come in. As a matter of fact, the videos are free. So here is what you do. You get back to whoever I invite you here, get a link from the person, register, and have access to these videos. Okay, now we have coming in a couple of days from now, okay, the School of Crypto that comes with curriculum for beginners, immediate in the crypto space, and of course for advanced people, all right, in the cryptos. Perhaps you don't know anything about cryptocurrency or about trading, don't worry. This will ensure that you are well covered. Now, there are weekly live sessions that come to us every week, once every week on Thursdays, as a matter of fact, like today. So 10 p.m. today, we'll be connected with Marius and his team, giving us a live session, okay, in the live session, rather, giving us a direction of what will happen in the crypto space in the next couple of days, in the next couple of months, weeks, years, and even perhaps in decades from now. All right, so you also have a chance to ask your questions when you come into that webinar. 10 p.m. is the time today. So for you to be part of that, quickly become a subscriber and have access to that today. We will have Telegram support groups where you can get, of course, a couple of support here and there on what to do. And then we get our frequent farming reports and signals on what to do at every given time. Most importantly, the whole essence of what we are showing you is for you to be in profit, for you to make $10,000 or more, okay, consistently from the farming, from the crypto farming. And that's the skill you also get. Beyond telling you what to do, you also learn it yourself and becomes a life skill that will be with you for a very long time. Of course, I will tell people that anything you need to learn during this period is you getting a new skill. That is the best for you right now. So I've shown you how you can take advantage and profit and benefit from what we have for you. Now let me show you, if you choose to share this opportunity with others, what you can get. Now look at this. the second part of our business, active and passive income. Now, this is for you if you choose to share our opportunity with family and friends, with relatives, with neighbors, with colleagues, perhaps with enemies. You're going to earn some active and passive income. All right. I remember how I came to this space and I made some good income from this part. But let's look at, let's listen to a very a respected individual in the crypto space. He has been there since 2012. It goes by name Andres. Now, here is his advice for you and for me. He said, don't buy Bitcoin, earn it. Simply saying that convert your labor, your services, your products into something you can exchange for Bitcoin. Rather than taking your money from the bank to go and buy Bitcoin, why not find a way to earn Bitcoin and keep earning Bitcoin over and over again? Of course, that's what you're going to get from TONOIT. If you choose to share this opportunity that will pay you again and again, that will help you earn $10,000 or more consistently. If you share with your friends and family members, you will get some extra income, of course, in Bitcoin. Now, we call that RSP, Revenue Share Plan. There are 4 in number. Now, how do we get paid? Very simple. 85% of our subscription fee, of course, I'm sure you know by now that our subscription fee for a year is $500. For you to have access to all the things I've showed you earlier, it will cost you only $500 for a year. Now, 85% of that amount is taken and shared among the community members. How? I'm going to show you that. Look at this. If you share the opportunity with a friend or somebody close to you, we call that direct referral, you get payout, and that is active income. Because you directly involve that person. Now, if the person involve others, okay, you get what we call passive income. And if you continue that way, you continue to get passive income because you are in the line of transaction. You will always enjoy passive income. Now, with this in mind, let me show you how you can earn now $1 million or more by following 2 simple steps. This is a roadmap that I'm going to show you how you can achieve it by simply showing the opportunity with a couple of friends. If you're ready, let me show you. Now, 2 simple steps you must follow. Very 2 simple steps. Step number 1, become a rising star in 60 days. Yes, become a rising star in 60 days. Once that happens, you're able to get back your $500 you paid as subscription fee for a year. You get it back. It means the remaining number of days will be free access for you. For me, I got this done in 1 day. It means I got my $500 back in 1 day. So 364 days, okay, will be what? Free for me. Friends, many have come in, done this in 1 week, in 1 month. Some have even done it in less than 1 day. Friends, this is all you need to do. The first step you need to take to earn that kind of money I showed you earlier, talking about the extra, the active and passive income for those of us who choose to go for it. And the second thing to do is to teach everyone to become a rising star. Teach them the rising star secret. That is what you need to attain. That's the highest you need to attain for you to be positioned to earn the kind of money you're talking about here. So what does it mean to be a rising star? Very simple. You come in, all right, and you connect Amy and Ben to do what? To do what? You connect them to have access to the report that we ensure that they make $10,000 or more consistently every now and then. So they came in, they saw it, and guess what? They extend the opportunity to A1 to A2 and Ben to B1 and B2. The moment that is established, friends, you become a rising star. You become a rising star. That is step number 1. Step number 2, you need to teach Amy to become a rising star. You teach Ben to become a rising star. The same thing, Amy, having learned from you, we teach A1 and A2 to become rising star. Ben, having learned from you, we teach B1 and B2 how to become a rising star. Guess what? With that, it will create what we call domino effect in the system. All right? Like one slab hitting another, and then you see a lot of things happening. All we call ripple effect. You drop a little stone in the middle of water, and then you see a lot of ripples, okay, moving away from that little stone. That is what will happen here. You teach your team, and before you know what's happening, everybody become a rising star. It happens, and see the kind of income that will follow. The first 60 days, you'll be able to help to become rising star. All right, at level 3, when your first 2 become rising star, friends, that would have given you $490. But the next levels, at level 6, when you have 30 rising star, that would have given you over $3,000. Friends, please take notes. What you did was to help your first 2, teach them to become rising star, and then they learned from you and they taught others, and then the effect went in that way. Guess what? By level 6, 30 rising stars in your structure. How did it happen? It happened because first you did the needful and you taught others to do the same thing. That gave you $3,000. $3,000 is over 1 million naira in my country, Nigeria. Friends, at level 9, that will give you over $23,000. At level 12, $187,000. At level 15, approximately $1.5 million. What did you do? You came in, you became a rising star, and you taught your team members to become rising star. At level 15, look at what you got. At level 18, all right, that is giving you $7.7 million. What did you do to get all this income? Friends, you only came into the system. First step, you became a rising star. Second step, you taught members of your team to become a rising star. And the training went across board. Everybody coming in, becoming a rising star. We showed you earlier, I want to show you a roadmap of how you can earn $1 million. Friends, you can tell that what you are seeing right now on the screen is not $1 million, but well over $7 million. Friends, I have never seen this happen before. This is the power of leverage if you know how to do it. You see, the rich, this is what they know. They don't want the poor to know about. But to know it, they're exposing it to you. You know, here you have a system that will ensure that you get paid again and again, because that is what we need at this time. Now, let's see a few community results just to let you know that we are not just talking our stories. First is a guy that came in August 8th. And in 6 weeks, this guy earned $7,700. All right. What did he do? Because it's not about the money. It could have been far more than this or even less. Now, what did he do to make the difference? Friends, he followed the simple system created by TONOIT by helping 2 people, yes, 2, to become members of our community. Just 2. These 2 guys came in, became members of our community, and that gave him that kind of earnings. Now, here's another guy. He came in August 30th, all right, 2019. In 5 weeks, earned again over $7,000. What did he do? He only helped 2 people, all right, 2, just to look at this circle here, just 2 to become rising star. Now, here is another guy, August 2nd, 2019. This guy came in, and in the space of 6 weeks, this one is something else. Over $9,000 in the space of 6 weeks. What did he do differently? Of course, rather than help 2, guess what he did? He helped 3 persons. He helped 3 persons have access to TONOIT so that they can start making such money that he himself and others are making right now in TONOIT. Friends, there's something I knew a long time ago from Ziegler. He said something. He said, if you want to make, he said, if you help enough people get what they want in life, so you get everything that you want. If you help enough people get what they want, it means that you can actually make more by helping more people. Rather than restrict it to 2, you can actually do it with more people. Now, here are some other guys. This guy is $16,500 by helping 3 people. This guy, $20,000, okay, by helping 4 people. Now, what excites me here is this. The guy with $20,000 who have earned $20,000 from the passive income, passive earnings, they can choose to take $10,000, take care of his family, take care of issues around him, and then move the balance $10,000 into the crypto market, buy some coins that have been called by Marius and his team, and that will give me a lot of money. Now, you saw us move from $25 to $10,000 over time. Rather than start with $25, this guy can start with $10,000 or even $20,000, and only you can imagine the kind of income that will come to him at the end of the day. Now, having said that, because of time, how to become a rising star? Since a rising star is the cocoa of the matter, since rising star is the main thing, then how am I going to become this rising star? It is simple. See, technology has simplified everything for us today. Yes, with technology, everything is now at our beck and call. So all you need to do right now is not to go on the street, okay, but rather pick the flyer on your screen right now, share with friends, share with family members, put it on your Facebook page, put it on your WhatsApp status, put it everywhere, and keep inviting and inviting and inviting them. And they will ask you, what is it you're talking about? Say, well, it is an opportunity that will change your life. I can't give you details right now. Come to the Zoom meeting. Join us on the Zoom meeting. There are experts who will tell you how this will play out, and there you can ask your questions. Trust me, they will come here, ask their questions, and we'll respond to them. That's all you need to do. Invite, invite, invite. Don't even say anything. Just invite. That's all. Now, what's the risk involved here? Because sure, there is risk in every business. I'm going to show you now. First, in a crypto farming, the risk involved. Let's listen to a renowned world investor that goes by name Warren Buffett. Here's what he got to say. He said, risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. That's it. Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. Friends, we know exactly what we are doing because we know that the market is being driven by emotions. So we don't follow emotions. We don't FOMO in at every given time. Guess what we do? We buy when it is low. We sell off when it is high. We know the bottoms. We know the top. So there's no risk in our crypto farming. No risk. Now, what about the startup risk? Okay, fine. It will cost you $500 for you to have access to our intelligent information for 1 year, or less if you choose to go for lesser days. Now, the opportunities that come with it. And for the crypto farming alone, that will give you $10,000 or more consistently. And for the passive income, I showed you earlier a $1 million earning roadmap. Of course, we saw far more than $1 million from the passive income. Now, Tony Robbins is saying, risk a little to make a lot. It doesn't make sense to risk $100 because you want to make $10. It doesn't make sense to risk $1,000 because you want to make $50. No, rather risk $10 to make $100. Risk $50 to make $1,000. That is what we are doing here in TONOIT. Now, before we round up, I want to take you to this calculator, because at every given time, you must learn to take calculated risk. So let's help you in the calculation with a calculator as you take the risk. First, what do you have to lose? What do you have to gain? Now, what you have to lose is the $500 that you are parting with to become a subscriber to TONOIT, to have access to our information. What you have to gain, of course, the $10,000 or more that you earn consistently from the crypto farming, and of course, the $1 million roadmap I showed you earlier. Of course, you saw much more than that. Now, that's what you gain. It means what you gain is far, far more than what you are going to put in. So, number 3, if number 2 is less than number 1, friends, don't do it. Don't do it. Say no to this business. If what you're going to get is far less than what you're going to put in, please don't do it. But if what you are expecting, what you're going to get is greater than what you are going to put in, that's number 4. If number 2 is greater than number 1, please take action. Now, I take you now to my chat area and I ask you a simple question. What is your decision number? Number 3 or number 4? For me, I've taken my number long time ago. Of course, number 4, and it will always be number 4. So join me, go to the chat area if you're following me right now on the Zoom, and type number 4 if that's your number, or type 3 if you think that 3 is your number. The same thing goes for you. If you're listening to me right now, you're following us on Facebook, please do save. Finally, see, the first step is what stops most people. The first step is always the hardest. You want to start reading. The first step. You want to learn how to do a particular thing. The first step. The first step will always stop you. The first step. Look at this man standing before the step. Of course, the step 1. He's confused. Don't know exactly what to do. Should I go back? Should I find a way? What should I do? How do I go above this? Because if you can overcome the first step, friends, you can see that step 2, step 3, and going forward to success, they are pretty easy. You see, it is start that stops most people. What is stopping you, my friend? I say, do not allow what stops most people stop you. Don't be most people. Friends, I just shown you now how you can earn $10,000 or more consistently from a $500 crypto business. All right, so we need to go to the chat area now and drop your questions if you have any. Thank you. Because our business, like I always say, is strictly by invitation. So you get back to whoever invites you now, and the first 30% thank you. Okay, 30% thank you. I appreciate the person. And when you're done, request for a referral link. 30% you want to start now. Okay, request for a referral link. A referral link comes to you. You're going to see something like this on your screen. Okay, click on the link and a form like this will open up on your phone, your tablets, your computer to open. And please complete this form. And when you're done, at the bottom of this form, you'll find a little box here. You need to click and check. If you do that, guess what? You are saying, you're indicating that you agree with the terms of service of TONOIT. Thereafter, click on the sign up, the green area. Click on sign up, okay? And then when that is done, you get 2 emails. One welcomes you to the community, while the other emails ensures that you get a link. You need to click on that link to validate your registration. And thereafter, be able to have access to the back office and see exactly what we do and how you can take advantage of it. Thank you.